So, primary relationship, family and friends, travel, and then your material things. You know, to me, I like living well. It's a reflection of how well I'm serving other people. I look at what I drive. I look at where I live. I look at my friends. I look around me and I go, this is a mirror of my life. And if you don't like what you see, then understand you created that, so you have the ability to create something else, which would be whatever you want, right? Because we've created our lives exactly the way we want them. So we do have the power to do that. Yeah? Right? Right. So, I want, write down what you want. And as I said earlier, the want creates the need. I want. Write it in. So I need blank. Number 2, I want this, so I need that. I want to make another $200,000 additional next year, so I need more better education, specifically in business and finance. I want a different, other, better relationship, someone who's nice, kind, respectful, and loyal. So I need to go find that person who fits my criteria. Because some of you, you know, I'm just not going to, I have a saying, it's called, you get what you put up with. And I just decided some things I'm not going to tolerate. So I'm careful who I surround myself with. I'm very careful about who I take advice from. I don't take relationship advice from my friends who've been married 5 times. I might get divorce advice from them. So how's the best way to exit this thing? So this is a drill you can do later. Put your want, what do you need? This is what I want, this is what I need. If there's more than 3, keep writing. This gives you a map for 2019. What do you need to work on? Step 3, list your professional wants and needs. So 2 is your personal. So 1 is we're going to set the ultimate goal. And Patrick, I'm going to come back to you, okay? Thank you. I appreciate the question. 1 is we're going to set the goal by the end. 2 is list your personal wants and needs. 3 is list your professional wants and needs. What do you need in terms of tools and equipment? Education. Is there some technology you need to learn about? You need a better CRM. You need a follow-up system. Does your website need work? Does your SEO need work? Does your follow-up system need work? What needs work? Do you need to add some people to your team? If so, do you know how to get the right person to the right thing at the right time? Do you understand the DISC profile? Do you know how to design the job and hire the person that fits the job perfectly in 45 minutes or less with no resume or interview? Because we have a system for that too. We hire the perfect person for the perfect job. I'm not kidding you at all. I'm not embellishing. In 45 minutes or less with no resume or interview. Everything we do is intentional. We have an outcome we want, and everything is designed to get that outcome. You've seen that bumper sticker from the 70s, blank happens? It doesn't happen. You make things happen. It's all via design. Yeah? It's all intentional, careful, thoughtful planning. Okay. Then you have vendors, systems. What do you need professionally? Then it says fill out the goal sheet, which is the last page. So whip over to the last page. Okay, so we're going to fill this out really quickly, this agent goal sheet. How many of, what is the average annual income for a realtor with 5 years experience in America? That's right. Nicely said. Around 30. And they're paying their broker, IRS, and expenses out of that, so averaging 12 to 15. How many of you have your sights set a little higher? Okay, good. Taking into consideration the learning curve and all that, how many of you would be okay with $100,000 your first year? Okay, write that in the top line. I plan to make $100,000. Top line. You have your goal sheet?
All of us write that? Or just...
Yeah, all of you. I'm going to give you one to fill out so you know how to fill it out. And if you want a blanket for yourself, let me know and we'll send you one. Tanya, do you have your goal sheet? It's right here. Okay, good. $100,000. I saw you searching. $100,000. What does it say immediately under that? Yeah, take those taxes out when you get your check. Take them out of the check when you get it. Take it out. Take out a third. That's not your money.
You learn nothing else today.
Right. Sounds like the sound of experience. Listings, 2/3 of your income. This is what I'm suggesting. So if 2/3 of your income comes from listing, it means I must make $67,000 from listings. Please put that in the second blank. 100,000 total, 2/3 should come from listings. So you're going to make 67,000 from listings. Let's say your average listing price is 150,000. I know it's low for Austin, but 150,000. So if your average listing is 150,000, you must make $3,150 from each sold listing. You with me? Yeah. Okay, good. Thank you. So how many listings do you need? 22. Will every listing you obtain sell? No, not your first year, because you're learning how to do it. You'll overprice them. You'll undermarket some others. And so 10% of your listings obtained will not sell. Will every listing that sells go to closing? No, they fall off. Some just don't get there. Another 10% of listings sold will fall off. So underneath that, you have to add 20%, which goes in the parentheses. Add 20%. And 20% of 22 is just rounded up to 5. Yeah? So we add 20%, the number 5, to listings required. So 22 plus 5 is what? 27. So total listings necessary to achieve my goal, 27. The balance of your income should be 33,000. Again, average sales price hasn't changed, 150. Average income is the same, 3150. So you need 11 sales. Sales required is 11. Will every home you sell or put under contract go to closing? No, some of those fall off. So 10% are going to fall off. So you round up. So the 11 becomes 13. So total sales required is 13. Total sales required, 13. Who's not with me? Who has a question? Okay. Total transactions per year. 27 listings, 13 sales. How much is that? 40. 40 transactions, 4 per month, 1 a week. How many contacts for 1 transaction? This is the $64,000 question. Bless you. 200? I use 60. It could be 200. It could be 5. But I wrote in 60. Doesn't matter. What matters is number of contacts per week, number of people you need to talk to put 1 transaction together. Just a guess. How many days a week are you going to work? Yeah, 7. I did 7. Then I went, this is overrated. I have 4, but I'm going to go with 5. 4 is in here, but I think 5. 5, you're going to need 1 day off to take care of your stuff. The house, the car, the laundry. Oh, right. Married. I remember you. No, we're not. We were. So you went crazy. Once you left the reservation, I found me a new one. I'll trade you in for a better model.
Continued in the next video.